favorite things to do before I thrift for clothes to sell on Poshmark and eBay is to check in on the current fashion trends. So in today's video, I'm going to share my screen and look at some very recent online magazine publication articles that give us a good snapshot of what the current trends are. I'm hoping to get a good idea of some of the current trends before I go spend a couple hours at the Goodwill Outlet pretty soon here and find some clothes to flip online. So hopefully you guys find this video helpful, and let's hop into the trends. All right, the first article is by Marie Claire, and it's 5 of the biggest fall trends spotted at every single fashion week this season. The first one is leopard print. Leopard print is everywhere this fall, so that is a great one to be on the lookout for. That's an easy one to remember also. I am gonna write these down. One thing that I really try to keep in mind when I look at the trends is that I don't need to absorb every single trend and know every single trend. But if I can look at a few lists and at least pull a handful of ones that I can be on the lookout for, that is really helpful. So undoubtedly, these will not all stay in my brain after I film this and write these down. I will probably, when I'm out thrifting, kind of only have a few in mind, or if I see something that reminds me of one of the trends, that will, of course, be something that I look into more. Next up is leather jackets. So they call this a fall essential and a staple of every fashion girl's capsule wardrobe. Those are very versatile, pretty easy to spot also. I think those are semi-easy to come by. Let me know if you think so too. Then we've got suede separates. Suede is having a moment right now. The fabric works when it takes the form of a maxi skirt, a transitional fall jacket, or a trendy handbag. Suede is definitely a fall material that I think of, and I think it really also goes in with the Western core fall girl aesthetic, horse girl aesthetic, whatever you want to call it. I'm definitely seeing suede out there, so that's something I will be on the lookout for when I go thrift. Next up is pops of red. Just when you thought the red color trend was slowing down, Fashion Month came by and proved it's not going anywhere. Cherry red is still everywhere, but so are other deeper shades like oxblood. So it's kind of just a pop of red versus an all over red, or a staple piece, I guess. It looks more like just accessories or just, a hint of it. I wonder if that's for most colors in general, just a pop of color, or if red is really the one. And I'm sorry, if you've been, a subscriber for a while, you probably know that I have a really cute dog who loves to snore while I film. So if you can hear her right now, I do apologize, but I'm not gonna interrupt her nap. Alrighty, the next up is sheer fabrics. The naked dress trend reigned supreme among the fashion crowd on and off the runway. Mesh and lacy fabrics. Sheer skirt trend. Its counterparts are more wearable than you might think. Okay. Again, another pretty easy thing to spot as far as textures or materials go. But sheer is a good one to be on the lookout for. The next article is another overarching trends article from Who What Wear. So this is 5 fall trends worth investing in and 5 we're leaving behind. And this was from 4 days ago, so very current. All right, investing in suede jackets. Again, that is another one for suede. And it says they're storing fur jackets. Suede is said to be one of the most desirable fabrics for fall. With an abundance of suede belts, boots, and bags flooding the market, more and more of our editors and friends are reaching for chic suede and vegan suede jackets for a full-on statement suede look this season. So that's a nice material. You can find so many things in: jackets, bags, shorts here. I do think of it as mostly being for jackets and bags, but I guess also boots. These are also very high price point items, even for brands that I don't even think of as selling for that much. Like We The Free, this is a $600 jacket, so it's definitely something that can be very substantial, and even on the resale market, especially if you found a newer style in those, trendy materials, that can definitely sell for quite a bit. Next, investing in oxblood and storing pastels. So that does kind of mimic the last article saying ox blood was in. It's that deep red. Although deep shades of red are certainly not new, the color seems to always make an appearance as soon as the weather starts cooling down. This season is no different, and Bordeaux colored bags, accessories, and shoes are coming back into the closet conversation. So pop of red, but I'm also going to emphasize the ox blood. This is less of a cherry red, more of a deep red. This feels more fall to me than a brighter kind of cherry red. Very pretty. All right, next up, investing in studded accents and storing bows and rosettes. Embellishments are one of the trends editors and stylists are excited for this fall. Round studded accents are cropping up on jackets, leather purses, and most notably belts. Although you'd think this trend is a bit daunting to pull off, you can keep your outfit simple and relaxed while letting the studs do all the talking. I do really like these round, more rhinestone or embellishment looking studs versus a pointy stud. I think these look very chic. This definitely ties in with the Western aesthetic, although I'm not seeing Western on these lists. That's something in my last video when I looked at trends, I think in July, that was definitely prevalent. All right, next up, investing in barn coats and storing moto jackets. So that is kind of interesting. The last article, did note leather jackets to be on trend. This one's saying maybe not. Although I think of moto jackets as being more of a cropped fit. While yes, leather, they are specifically, I think, usually a kind of shorter silhouette, so maybe that's one differentiation. But barn coats are projected to be on trend or are currently on trend. Old money British countryside, I think, is a very good way to put this. A boxy, oversized work jacket, complete with a contrast collar, is the silhouette to go for this season. So it kind of looks like the barn jacket style is a coat with a collar, a neutral color, and then a button front with these like bigger pockets that you can put things in. So it kind of vary as far as their silhouettes go and their lengths, but that does seem to be a really cute fall item that I actually don't feel like I've seen a ton of, so I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for these. Then next up, investing in oversized totes and storing micro bags. Although I do love a small statement bag, I am all about slouchy, oversized totes this season. So these big kind of carry-all top handle tote bags in various styles, but these are more on trend than smaller bags. So if you like to thrift and flip bags, I guess the bigger oversized ones are good to be on the lookout for. Next, we're gonna look at the jeans trends. And this article is from, again, Who What Wear. It says it's official. Fashion people are living in these 9 specific jean trends this autumn. This was updated 3 days ago. Super current. All right, first, let me zoom this in. First up is puddle jeans. So it looks like the very wide leg kind of a style, which has been pretty on trend, I would say. These baggy, loose fitting, wide leg jeans. Next, ecru jeans. This is a new to me term, ecru. Not just for summer, soft cream toned jeans work year round. But it looks like, yeah, cream colored, really neutral, light jeans, which is kind of interesting to see for fall. This does feel more spring, summer. Next up is turn-up jeans. And these, to me, I consider this cuffed jeans, but I'm thinking these might be, it says pre-cuffed. So it's if they're, cuffed that way and sewn and manufactured like that versus just being short and needing to cuff them. Although that look would work too if you have a pair that you just pull up. But if you find them when you're out thrifting and they are like that, they're sewn like that, I guess turn up is the style name, which I had never heard of that before either. Next up for jeans is foil jeans. Silver trousers have been one of the dominating trends this season, and now we can expect to see them transition into everyday attire by way of jean-type fabrics and silhouettes. So it's actually silver denim. This is very interesting. kind of metallic looking, shiny, very unique. Next is flare jeans. These have been in for a little while now. They exude French appeal and tap into the 70s aesthetic, which has been at the heart of fashions for a few seasons now. So flare jeans will continue, definitely more of a slim fit in the leg, and then they flare out, or bell bottom jeans is what I remember them being called when I was younger. So flare jeans. Then we've got indigo blue jeans. We have a darker wash. It says pale vintage type washes have dominated the jean space for some time now, but we're seeing more of an appreciation for the deep blue pairs, shades reminiscent of what your dad might pick. Keep your silhouettes loose and relaxed for a modern take on what otherwise might be dated looking denim. So relaxed fit, but this darker wash. This is very kind of career wear to me, more office friendly, I guess, like a casual office look, but definitely looks nicer to have the darker denim. So that could be a keyword if you have some indigo blue, dark blue jeans. Next is ripped jeans. Love them or hate them, ripped jeans are everywhere right now. And I'm willing to bet that's what's going to be the case for much of the rest of 2024 too. For the sleekest possible take, look for clean rips to the knee as opposed to distressing all over. So just kind of more slits in the knees versus all over ripping and distressing, although this one does look a bit more distressed. But I guess distressed is distressed, so any jeans with that style seem to be on trend. Next, gray jeans. Mooching around the recent autumn-winter press days, our fashion editor was surprised at the sheer volume of gray jeans on display. You may wish to take that as your cue to invest in a pair pronto. And then the final one on this list is twisted seam jeans. Once you've noticed a trend, you start seeing it everywhere, and that's definitely the case where overly seamed jeans are concerned. From twisted panels to adding in seams just for the sake of it, this is one jeans trend I didn't expect to see for 2024. I like this article a lot because these are all kind of newer to me. It's not just saying boot cut, flare, wide leg, kind of high rise, the ones that we've seen over and over. These are a little more unique, so I will definitely be on the lookout for these. And then the final article we're gonna look at is the boots trends that are currently happening. I feel like this carries very much into winter, so this hopefully will help me over the next couple months when I'm out thrifting. And I am very picky with shoes, but if I did find one that I really thought was super on trend and would flip quickly, I definitely would get it. And this is also just good for me to know for myself if I want to get some boots that are on trend. So this is 8 fall boot trends that are everywhere this season according to stylists from Real Simple. First up is mid-calf booties. Pretty self-explanatory. Eclipsing ankle booties this season are mid-calf booties, which hit a little higher without feeling like too much. Then we've got leopard print boots. Again with the leopard print theme. Animal prints are an autumn staple, but leopard in particular is enjoying a moment in the spotlight this season. It does not matter if the boots are short, tall, heeled, or flat. Anything leopard is the color and boot of the moment. And we've got moto and biker boots. So I guess these would be a leather take. Calling anyone who's seeking more of a daring edge this season. Biker boots, also known as moto boots, are your ticket. What I think is fueling this trend is being able to add edgy elements to your outfit that will transform your look. Wearing biker boots with a fitted dress or flowy skirt will give you the edgy look you desire to stand out. And we've got suede boots. So another trend we've seen before, suede. Soft and available in a range of neutrals, suede boots are a fall 2024 boot trend and perennial favorite that everyone can get in on. Then we've got square-toed boots, another trend that has been kind of ongoing the last few years. I love them because they are practical and chic, imitating the natural shape of the foot, which allows for longer wear. They also nod to trends we saw in the 90s and early 2000s, which are also enjoying a comeback. Definitely Y2K. Chunky platform boots. Speaking of nostalgic fashion trends, chunky platform boots are officially back. Now this is how you make a statement this fall. Sky-high platforms are giving major 90s vibes and are here to stay. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, this kind of feel very Wednesday Addams. So exactly. Grunge goth. Then we've got heeled boots. Heeled boots seem to have disappeared for a hot minute, but they've cycled back into fashion's good graces. Next is cowboy boots. Again, with the Western aesthetic. None of these actually specified Western as being on trend, but just little hints of style aspects that encompass that Western core aesthetic. Giddy up cowboy. Western inspired apparel is a definite autumn do, and you can start with a pair of cowboy boots. They go with everything and are comfortable. They can be worn with jeans, dresses, or skirts. I think cowboy boots tie in really well to the Western and boho trend that we're seeing right now, with long flowy skirts, big studded belts, construction, work jackets, and suede. That kind of actually like ties in everything we just saw basically. So to recap what we just saw, this is what is currently on trend right now, things that I'm gonna be looking for when I go to the bins in a couple hours. Leopard print, leather jackets, suede, pops of red, or specifically oxblood, that deeper burgundy or Bordeaux color red, sheer, studded accents, barn coats, and oversized totes. As far as the jeans trends go, this article that we looked at shared 9 current trends. So puddle jeans, which are a wider leg jean, ecru jeans, which are a soft, more cream toned color, neutral color, turn-up jeans, which have a cuffed hem, typically stitched that way, manufactured that way, foil jeans, which are silver, flare jeans, indigo blue jeans with a darker wash, ripped jeans, gray jeans, and then jeans with twisted seams. And then for boots, we saw mid-calf booties, leopard print boots, moto and biker boots, suede boots, square-toed boots, chunky platform boots, heeled boots, and cowboy boots. I swear if I have to hear myself say boots one more time. But that's it for this video, and like I said before, even if you just remember a couple of these trends, hopefully this is helpful for either yourself or when you're out thrifting to flip clothes. I do think it's very, very helpful, so it's something I enjoy doing every so often so I can kind of stay in the know. But if you guys made it to the end, thank you very much, and will you please comment down below and let me know what you plan to dress up as for Halloween if you're gonna dress up, and that way I know you made it to the end, which I really, really appreciate. And I did get that idea from Gloria via Glow. She sometimes will do that at the end of her videos, so I thought that'd be a fun thing to try. But if you did make it to the end, let me know what you're gonna be. But thank you for watching. I hope you have a very good rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video.